Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, who is Hendo, and we back talking sports. I would apologize for not enough content for you guys. I've been working and kind of tired, and I'm about to end this job so I can go back to school and everything, sportscasting and cybersecurity. You know what I'm saying? But y'all will be getting a lot more content over the next couple of days, especially tonight. Y'all will be getting a lot more content. Well, this morning, y'all will be getting a lot more content, man. So we got Brandon Roy, man. Some younger people, they don't know who Brandon Roy is. I do. I was about 17 when Brandon Roy was in the league, 16, 17. He was a dog, man. Him and Dame. Listen, he was way better than CJ McCollum. So just think about if Dame had Brandon Roy instead of CJ McCollum, bro. It probably wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? Maybe LaMarcus Aldridge don't leave. LaMarcus Aldridge, Brandon Roy, and Dame. Maybe Dame at the one, Brandon Roy at the two. LaMarcus could play the four. I think he plays the four, but they could have had such a great team, bro. But Brandon Roy is one of the forgotten stars of the 2000s, late 2000s, but the 2000s. Injuries, man. Let's get it.
Season. He's getting his opportunities, making the most. Roy goes inside and posterizes. Check some. Senegal gets a poster early in the year. The crowd oohing and awing. Roy for three, and he drops it down.
He could shoot that thing, boy. I'm telling you, when he got hot, bro, he was one of the best scorers in the league, bro. Seriously.
Roy again with a follow right in his face. Definitely go around Billups. Brandon, foul line, fades and hits. Shot clock at 10 for Brandon. Step back three is three. Early in the year. The crowd oohing and awing. Roy for three, and he drops it down. Roy again with a follow right in his face. Definitely go around Billups. Brandon, foul line, fades and hits. Shot clock at 10 for Brandon. Step back three is short. Rebound picked up by Smith. Roy then takes it away. Baseline around Anderson. Missed it, but followed it in.
He was an active defender too. But man, he could shoot that thing, bro.
That's why he is number.
You know this old Chauncey on the Nuggets.
One in the NBA in second chance points. But all of a sudden, he's suddenly the man to stop for defenses. Roy scores again. Aldridge trying to give a pick. Roy steps through. Here's a long two by Brandon. Got it with one on the clock. Miller wants to post a card.
Giving everybody work. Just work. You see, Melo ain't want no parts. Giving everybody work, bro.
Roy goes baseline. Carter goes down, and Brandon hits the shorts. Carter. Brandon, tough fadeaway, but we see him hit that all. Shot clock at 8. Brandon Roy turns the corner. There's a floater that's home. 33 for Roy. As they're scoring. Roy splits the double, takes it, and Anderson scores with the left. See how they handle it. Bayless to Roy to get the three back. He does. Boy, and that was simply because they were worried about checking Bayless. Bayless found Roy in that corner. They want the ball out of his hands. Brandon, another three. Oh, again! Why do you want it out of his hands?
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. For you people that never got to see Brandon Roy play, go and just watch his highlights. Just go and just watch him, bro. This ain't even long enough, bro. Go and watch his career highlights, just period, bro. Like, go and watch his best game. Go and watch his best game, bro. And that'll tell you everything you need to know, bro. Go and watch interviews about Brandon Roy, about people that used to play him. Remind you, this is 08, 09. This is when Kobe was at his peak. And Brandon Roy was honestly like, he was in that realm. Like, he was starting to ascend like that, bro. I think, truth be told, I'm going to be real with you. Brandon Roy probably would have been the number one if Dame and Brandon Roy would have came together. Brandon Roy probably would have been the number one. And I say that it probably would have been 1A, 1B, like a Shaq and Kobe situation. But Brandon Roy was better on defense than Dame. And you gotta remember, and Brandon Roy was thinking a little bigger than Dame too.
When you got the Roy on the other side, yeah, Denver. Listen to the Rose Garden. Blazers have their largest lead of the night, and Roy with 41.
Right, now penetrates to the hoop and banks it too hard. Rebound tapped to Roy, though. Brandon's open three-pointer near side. Ring it up. Roy now against Hill. Roy dribbling left, pulls up with an elbow jumper right through. And Brandon picking up where he's left off the last 4 games. Roy has it against Richardson, 8 to shoot. Brandon drives into a crowd, down the lane, put it in and it's fouled! 10 to shoot. Roy against Hill, around a Prisbilla pick, a left elbow pull-up right through. So the natural now with 13 points to lead all scorers. Now to Roy. Roy against Barnes. Single coverage near side. Brandon squares up. Roy takes the jumper over Barnes and Candid. Bounce to Stoudemire. Blake reached around, stole it. Now Blake, front court.
He can drive. He can pass. He's a 3-level scorer, mid-range, 3-pointer. And like I said, he could drive. Dame is a 3-level scorer too, but I think Brandon Roy was a better than mid-range. 3-point and long 3-point shot and all that, that's Dame, you already know. Next to Steph, I don't think, well, actually I got Clay over Dame because don't play with Clay. But Brandon Roy, bro, definitely one of my favorite players of the 2000s, especially the late 2000s.
3-pointer, got it! The natural with 43. Roy back front court.
I used to call him the natural.
Blazers look to reclaim the lead. A pull-up jumper, got it! The natural with 47. Back to Blake, to Roy, 3-pointer for the lead. Yeah!
Go back and watch this game. This is, to me, his best game, bro. To me, he went crazy versus the Suns, bro. Go and watch this game, bro.
Roy attacks Terry and lays it in. Now all of a sudden the Tasia pin. Roy, trouble with the dribble. Taking Kidd down low, steps through, scores again. Rebound.
I mean, look at his game. He could post up. Nice little handle. 3-pointer, mid-range. He was an okay defender. Like I said, an active defender. You know what I'm saying? He would, you know what I'm saying, move his feet and everything like that. He wasn't a lockdown defender or all NBA or defensive team defender and everything. But Brandon Roy game was getting better and better. And he had already been an all-star. Man, listen, bro.
Down Roy. Blazers cannot afford to go through another cold stretch offensively. A forward position. Roy around Marion. Step back. Good! It's down to 7. Roy with the left scores again. Rick Carlisle needs a 20-second timeout. Middle again. Gerald Wallace. Back to Roy.
The natural.
Open 3. Got it! Roy has it poked away by Nowitzki. Another 3. Got it, and he's fouled! He's got a chance to tie the game! Roy to the middle for the lead. Yes! The Blazers lead, and Rick Carlisle wants time. Unbelievable second half. Oh, Roy with a beautiful move, and he scored! Put the ball on Artest.
He sees the opening there. The quick change of direction with the ball, one step past him, and his confidence.
That's Ron Artest, bro. And that's still when Ron Artest was a lockdown defender. In Indiana, that's when Ron Artest was the best defender he was, bro. Indiana, and I believe with the Lakers. Indiana and the Lakers, that was when he was in a prime. That was prime defender, Ron Artest. With the Rockets, he was a little older, but he was still a good defender, regardless of the fact. And Brandon Roy just
concentration and strength, the ability to finish. Final seconds of overtime. Down to 3. Here's Roy.
I hope they showed the game winner he hit.
In overtime, Houston calls for time. Well, from the field prior to this.
You see LaMarcus Aldridge. All they needed was Dame, bro. And Brandon Roy had to retire before Dame came. He came 3 years later, bro. Brandon Roy was just 3 years, but I don't think they would have drafted Dame then. If they might not have drafted Dame. But if they still did, what if they still did draft Dame? This would have been a big 3, bro. They could have definitely won a championship. Brandon Roy, Dame, even Dame in his rookie season was crazy. That's his rookie season. That's when he hit the game winner to send them to the next round. Bro, I really wish I could have seen them 3 play together, bro.
And you can tell that Nate McMillan must have told the team in the timeout, if we get a stop, take it in transition. Take a look and see what we can get. Maybe we'll get a better shot in transition than we would by calling a timeout and trying to run a set play against their set defense.
Before Dame time, it was Roy time.
Steve Blake to not give him a good look at where he's trying to throw it.
Oh, yeah, this is it. This is the same game. I forgot. This is the same game. He hit that game winner from, nigga, 30 feet. Nigga, watch this.
There's Blake to Roy. This is for the
Before Dame hit that shot from 30 and hit the walk-off on Houston, Roy did it. I just don't think it was in the playoffs.
Like Brandon Roy, you're never out of it. As he just comes to the ball and elevates, gets his legs behind him, and follows through.
He was bro. Brandon Roy was a fucking dog. He was a fucking dog, bro. If you never seen Brandon Roy play, please go watch highlights, bro. Like, Brandon Roy was robbed of a Hall of Fame career, bro. Brandon Roy would have been a Hall of Famer, bro. He would have been a Hall of Famer and would have been in the MVP race. He had already made All-Star team, so he was already an All-Star. He would have been in the MVP race, and I believe he would have been a Hall of Famer, bro. Just like Dame. You feel me? So this has been another video by Who is Hendo. Please subscribe and like and share the video if you like my content. I appreciate y'all. Peace.